2026 is shaping up to be a great year for movies and movie-going experiences, and I'm going to give you my top 10 most anticipated films of 2026. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jason. If you're a casual moviegoer, consider subscribing and you can join the discussion. Starting at number 10, we have The Drama. This is featuring Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, and a few others in this A24 film. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, dramas aren't my forte. Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, it's being made by A24, like, it just sounds like a home run, like, every time. This could actually be, and I'm just gonna make an assumption, this could actually be along the lines of The Notebook. If I'm thinking about this right, it's a happily engaged couple. They're put to a test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week, off the rails. So there's going to be a lot of drama. Just the fact that we have Batman, Mary Jane in a movie together. A24, they have a very artsy way of diverting your expectations, and I'm all here for it. So yeah, number 10, I want to see the drama. Coming up at number 9, we have Dune, Part 3. Now, of course, this features Timothée Chalamet and also Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and Robert Pattinson, mind you. So that's actually a good sign to me. Now, Dune Part 3, I just have to finish this to see, how they finish it off. I'm a big fan of the David Lynch Dune because it gave us an hour and a half of just the hero story, right? The arc. This one definitely went the way of the book, where it's following it, or adaptation is following it very directly. So it's going to be a longer story. That story is almost like Star Wars in a way, conflicts that just span generations. So part 3, I just want to see how they actually end it. David Lynch's version, he cut a lot out to shave it down to only, hour and a half window. Timothée Chalamet is killing it. Florence Pugh is killing it. Anna Taylor-Joy is killing it, so I have to see how they end it. Going to number 8, we have The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. Now, one of the things that I really wanted from them is to actually go into the past. Now, we're talking about origin. So the one that I really want to see is the first Hunger Games. What did that even look like? You know what I mean? Didn't have all the technology that they have, or it was just getting started and work out the kinks. They needed some troubleshooting happening over there. But this one is actually, we have a whole lot of new people. Joseph Zada, playing Haymitch, and then we have, Glenn Close, who is unrecognizable in this if you saw the trailer. Wow, but she has a way of just doing that. We're even seeing Jesse Plemons, who is playing a role that was set by Seymour Hoffman, okay? Now, he looks exactly like him, uncannily, and I hear that this is actually one of the saddest stories of the franchise. I'm not waiting for them to make me cry, but I do want to see what Haymitch had to go through in his run of the Hunger Games, and I'm very interested in that, and I can't wait to watch it. All right, coming in at number 7, we have Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 1 was awesome, guys. The action and just everything that I know and love or remember from the first 90s version of Mortal Kombat, because they gave it a bigger budget, people were actually asking for it, and just what they gave us was just fan service, and I loved it. I did not like the new character, Cole, but they had to get him in there because we were actually following him as the audience. I understand what they were trying to do, but number 2, I think they kicked it up a notch. You're gonna see a lot more fatalities, a lot more characters from the game that I remember playing. So this one is on my radar just to see where they take it, because number 1 was so good. The gritty dark tone was definitely needed and it fits. I just want to see where they're taking this. So let me know down below. Are you interested in number 2? Hitting number 6. Now we have Supergirl. Now this one if you saw the trailer, reminded me a lot of Hancock. But this is James Gunn's second run at, reversing what the DCEU did and coming up with his own DCU. So I'm curious what his sophomore project will be giving us, will look like. Millie Alcock gives us as Supergirl. We got a little preview of her in Superman, but coming from Game of Thrones, I'm happy that she's in her own movie. I want to see what she does standing on her own 2 feet. And James Gunn is really proving himself with his sophomore project. Can't wait to see it. Got to see how it does. So now, coming in at number 5, Street Fighter. Guys, Street Fighter is just like Mortal Kombat. We had the 90s version that wasn't that great, but that's all we had at the time. The fact that they're putting a big budget behind Street Fighter, and what it seems like is that they're giving us fan service from all the people who played the games, grew up with the games. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Easter eggs in this, and I'm excited. So, we have a lot of new people, guys. 50 Cent, notably, is going to be playing Balrog. I was just taken aback when I saw him in his full regalia. It looked great. A lot of people are actually not happy with Dan, saying that Andrew Schultz didn't shave his mustache, he's skinny. I completely understand the look, but we don't know where they are. Maybe this is the first iteration. Maybe he gains weight later. I don't know. But what I will say is that I'm super excited just based off of the trailer. It was action-packed, just like we need it to be. I don't think they're going to run it down with too much dialogue. So I am excited to see Street Fighter reborn in the new millennium, really. This is the first one. So, coming in at number 4, we have Spider-Man Brand New Day featuring Tom Holland. Again, Zendaya. It's a big year for Zendaya. Can I just say that? She's in like 5 movies. But this Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be big for a number of reasons. We have Sadie Sink coming in here with an unknown role. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, she's going to be Spider-Woman or something like that. A lot of people are saying she's playing Jean Grey as a mutant. And if they're giving me mutants, I have to see it, because it's like I've been waiting 20 years for Marvel to, 1, get the rights back for X-Men, and 2, do it right, So if there's anything that I'm trying to see, it's any hint of an X-Men or a mutant, and there's so much buzz happening around Spider-Man that we're going to see what they're trying to do even in the MCU. So I'm all here for it. Tom Holland is awesome as Spider-Man. We might even get, Andrew back, and even Tobey Maguire we might get. I don't know. Anything can happen in this, and that's part of the reason why I'm so excited for it, because we don't know what we're getting. We do know that we have the Hulk and the Punisher in this. So yes, the MCU crossover is real. But just the fact that we're getting the Hulk, Savage Hulk, not Smart Hulk, and the Punisher. Like, who would have thought? And I can't wait to see John Bernthal reprise that role. So I really don't know what's going to happen. And that's why I'm so excited. Now we get back down. We go up, actually, to number 3. And that is going to be Scary Movie 6. Guys, Scary Movie, I've seen from number 1 all the way to number 5. And the fact of the matter is, this was actually taken away from the Wayans brothers by Weinstein, right? So the fact that Weinstein's in jail, the fact that the Wayans brothers was able to get the franchise that they created back and is coming out with another movie, that's the reason I can't wait. 1, this is their way of proving to everyone only the Wayans can do a scary movie. They wrote it, they're directing it, they're all in it. So I definitely cannot wait to see Regina Hall, Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans, Anna Faris, Dave Sheridan, and a lot of others just kind of reprising their roles of kind of where we left off before it was taken over or taken away from them. So, guys, I just can't wait for this. I think this is going to be hilarious. If you like the Wayans brothers, I have a feeling you're going to love this. They have something to prove, guys. Moving on to number 2. Number 2 brings us to Michael Jackson biopic. And this is with his nephew, Jafar Jackson, Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, Kendrick Sampson, Miles Teller, and a few others, guys. This looks like, from the trailer alone, the best Michael Jackson biopic. And I'm going to say it right now. With the amount of attention, the amount of money, the amount of talent that's going into this, one could argue that this could be the biggest biopic of all time, y'all. I don't know, but I'm here for it. He looks like Michael in the trailer. Quincy Jones sounds and looks like Quincy. Nia Long looks like Michael's mother 100%. And Coleman Domingo, the way they made him looks like a younger, Joe Jackson. So just based off of that tells me they're really trying to get this right and is not, shaving anything off. But I need to see this. All right, and finally at number 1, we have Avengers Doomsday. Marvel off of Phase 4 really fell on their face. This is their redemption, I believe. They need to get everything right. They need to dispel the confusion from the multiverse and give us what we're asking for. I want to see X-Men. I want to see characters that I've been waiting for in this film, but not being killed off like they did in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. They just 2 seconds on screen and then boom, head blown off. I do not want that. I feel like they know they need to get this right. That's why I'm so gung-ho on watching this. This is literally Marvel, Disney proving themselves that, hey, the MCU is still alive and well. Here's where it's going. This is where we're taking you. I need to see it. Anticipated movies that were not mentioned, put them down in the comments. What did you think about the top 10 that I gave? And honestly, 2026 is just looking like a great year for movies, action, and sequels that we kind of want to see. Look forward to seeing you all in the next one.